Alright, hello, this is zwlemon. Basically need to hide the spectator chat. Gotta type this out real quick. Alright, hello, this is zwlemon, just coming with the second match of the World Cup tournament. Thanks to Titandrake, who was willing to, do this last minute. I have, something I want to attend, essentially. Oh, okay. So we have looting, crop rotation, and a 4-3. It looks to me... I want a silver. I may take a cab. Well, if I take a cab now, I could essentially... It could be a double silver here. Like, no joke. Double silver doesn't even look bad. What do we even want to do here? We have essentially... So essentially, we do have Village, in Mountain Village, and Royal Galley. We have Draw of Haunted Woods, Storyteller, Cavalry. We have Charlatan as a way of attack. Plus by we have Souk, so we want to play. So we want to play with Souk payload. We have Rogue here. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. No fitting outside of Souk, so we will 100% want to play with that. So, what it looks to me like, what would I want to do here? I'd imagine I'd want to do a double silver open. It could be because I really do want to hit 5. That seems to make the most sense to me. It could be, I want to hit 5 so we can hit Souks and we can get that going. So yeah, I'm gonna probably open double silver. I don't like Cavalry right now, at this moment. So if I lock into double silver, yeah, I prefer it right now. So I'm gonna do double silver. We hit 5, amazing. So I think this first should be a Souk. May have had a 3-4. I think to me the Souk seems most reasonable as the first card to get here. This could be a mountain. They get a crop rotation, so they're gonna be able to. That's gonna be good for them. I trust in the state, so down there is just too. Do I want a galley? Could be a village here. Village, galley. I don't like Mountain Village because I will get Charlatan attacked at some point. So I'll just be putting that in my hand. So if I could prefer normal village. That being said, do I want galley first or do I just... Let's do a galley. I think I'll do a galley first here. And then from there we'll like figure out what we want to do. Do I want a Souk? This could be a Charlatan here. Could also be a Storyteller. Not exactly sure. Not exactly sure how I even want to run this. Got 2 estates. So if we do run a Storyteller here, we can guess essentially. We can cycle things better, I feel like. Wait. I won't want one eventually. Do I take another Souk here, or is this just good? But I prefer this to be a Storyteller. I may want to rely mostly on Storyteller for draw, and I'll also have Bank. Bank will get pretty valuable too. I imagine here what I want is I think I'll take a story. I think I'll take a storyteller. Okay, so Rogue Galley and Charlatan are bottom decked. Alright. They're going to be thinning with Sook. Part of me wants to think if I want to... Part of me is thinking what I want to be running here. This could be a storyteller here too, and just mostly rely on... Well, actually I think we want a Cav here. Because we have a Royal Galley and we have a Sook down there. So I think I'm going to do that. I think actually I'm going to Cav here. Alright. We could... This could become our crop rotation here. We could hit that here if we'd like. I think... if we don't find anything, this will just be a village, I think. Right. This will be a village, depending on what we find here. This could be a village, or this could be, just silver. I do think I like the cavalry play here. They get a mountain village and a village. Alrighty. I wonder if I would rather... Would I rather this be a galley here? It's something I'm gonna be asking myself. I mean, I think I'd prefer galley. It could be a mountain galley, mountain village, not cavalry, or village. I do think I think my plan mostly revolves around using, well, let's take a mountain village here probably. Yeah, we'll take one. Okay, this will be another cavalry, and this is why I think I'm going to do another cavalry for the explicit purpose for finding Sook. Oh, wait, no, wait. We can just... We have a crop rotation coming in, so that will be nice. What if... How do I feel about my position at the moment? Honestly, man... I'm not sure. Guess they got rid of all of their states there. If what's down there? It's like a copper. Down there's a copper and a Sook. So it's just gonna be Sook. It won't be. I do think I want to roll a galley at some point. I could play all these... So I have like a couple options here. I could play all these treasures here. I could go into next shuffle. The other option here The other option we have here is, well, let's not. I don't think I actually really want to do that at the end of the day. If I could get this shuffle. I'll have 5 plus, basically 2, which is enough for a mountain. It's enough for maybe a royal galley and a village, but just let me do the math real quick in my head. Yes, this should be enough. Oh, okay, we will certainly have enough. Do I want this to be? I could want this to be galley, or at 8 this could be also village souk. That might be okay. If we're generally trying to generate money off, if we're trying to generate money mostly off of like bank, which might be our end goal here, then it actually might make sense to do souk village here. Other option is galley village. I'm gonna do souk village. All right. I think we. Sorry, admittedly I'm playing very slow right now. Here we go. I think I'd. Yeah. Let's see. I could probably run into. If we're. It could be a bank soon. Like, no joke. This could be a bank. But I really feel like. But I actually don't know. I mean, generally speaking, what do I want to do right now? I could do a bank. Actually, could be pretty good here. We also have Storyteller Village. I think a Royal Galley. Maybe Royal Galley. This might be kind of weird, but I think what I want to do. I think. Maybe is this like. This feels like I need a bank, honestly, at this point. Crap. Sorry. If I want to play a bank, then I need to play as Cavalry. Like, generally speaking, I want to... If I do a bank here... Ugh, okay, this is so complicated. Okay, if I do a bank, what am I getting? I don't know. Bank would seem entirely... Honestly, it kind of seems reasonable here, and I think that's what I want to do. Ugh. Okay, yeah, I mean, other than that, we do have Village, Charlton, Or we have galley cavalry. Yeah. We kind of need this to go up. We need the number to go up. I think I'm gonna take a bank and go for the risk. I also don't have deck control, so I don't know how good the play I just made was. We can get our Sukes to be higher. Good news is we should be able to get our Sukes to be higher value. I don't know if we'll get a good galleon. If we do see, whatchamacallit, if we see an estate, what we can do, they'll be drawing here. We're gonna need to use cavalry here to get to the end of our deck. That's gonna be pretty important here, I think. Because we do want to put something... We do want to galley something else to put it into play, you know? Ooh, wait, we can put a Haunted Woods in. Yeah, right? Yeah, we can put a Haunted Woods in. That's going to help us... That's going to put us some reliability already, you know? Yeah, that's not too bad. And then we can probably generate more money with Cavalry and Suk here. I got that bank because I think I need... I got the bank because I feel like I needed more money. Like, off the bat to do things I wanted to do with Cavalry. Was the idea. And with, like, Storyteller, we should be putting money into play, you know? They're probably going to be... Yeah, they're probably going to be looking to do Cavalry Suk stuff, too. That's what I'd be doing with Iridum, yeah. How much am I convinced by my bank play? Not sure. This could... Alright, if we do see it in a state, we'll be happy. They might do Galley Bank or something. Makes sense. Alright, so... What's down there? It's a Suk, actually. So this cavalry is going to actually be really important. So what do I want my terminals to be here? Well, it doesn't have to... We don't necessarily have to choose a terminal. Because so it's like... What we might think about doing... I mean, I don't think there's any... Like, I think it's a little too crazy to expect a pilot here. think it... What do I want here as well? That's actually a good question. I do think I want another Sook. So this could be like a Sook here, maybe a village. Like a Sook, a village, cavalry looks good, actually, to me. Like a Sook village cavalry looks great. Village. Cavalry. Okay, we end actions. We could do Rail Galley Cavalry, and that's a no, it's not guaranteed. That's not guaranteed at all. We could do... I actually can't do a ton here. Okay, I could do this into cavalry. I could do Hunter Woods cavalry, and that might actually be okay for now. We also, yeah. That might be the best I can do. Here we go. I think it's not entirely clear how I want to play this, but I think another galley doesn't look bad to me, and I think we do want one, so I'm gonna take that. All right, here. We'll draw here. Even if cavalries run out, we sort of have to... We also have these cavalries in our deck as a thing. Yeah, okay, so... Honest opinion of where we're at right now. If we see our storyteller, we'll be okay, I think. More okay. I imagine you should be playing... You probably empty cavalries here, I assume. You also have more of a pop-out turf than I can, so can you actually... The question I have to ask myself is, can you actually end the game? I don't think so. I don't think so? It's like the most thinky... It's definitely a thinking board here. If you're gonna play cavalry, I'd delay that bank there. Oh wait, that's so weird. Oh wait, okay, how does Hunter Woods work? Until then, when an player gets a card they bought, they put the hand onto their deck. So they can buy cavalries, but they won't be able to do much with it. So that attack ended up being more... I didn't think it was going to be relevant, but it was, apparently. We should Now, that's still pretty high, but I don't think your turn's going to be as good as I thought it was going to be initially. Probably take another bank if I'm you. What do I do if I'm you? Probably bank Sook at least, probably. Bank Sook, double village maybe? But now that makes it... Okay. I can actually make this go... Okay, so if I play a village here... This is kind of a weird thing. Okay, how many buys do we have? We can empty... We don't have enough to actually end the game. We don't have enough to end the game because we need... We may actually consider greeting here. We still might consider greeting here because it's like I actually do think you could end the game. But like, yeah, I'm down to buy. That's just enough. It's... Yeah, so if I do horse here... If I play this horse... We'll get +6 at minimum. It could be more with Storyteller. But if I do commit to horse, then that means we're not gonna... Oh wait, we can't get any Sook payload anyways. What am I talking about? Okay, we're fine. We are fine. Alright. I'm gonna do this once. Alright, I'm gonna do this Storyteller here. Probably for 6. Here we go. I think that's all my money. I think it's actually quite literally everything I have. I could use one of these buys for a Sook here. Could use one of these actions here. Trash these cavalries with a Sook buy, which seems good. Alright. Alrighty. I'm gonna trap both these cavalries. We're gonna play cavalry. We're gonna probably play this Sook here. Wait, actually, let me... Crap. Let me undo that. Actually, no, that's fine. That's actually fine. Like, no joke, that actually is kind of fine, I think. What did I put aside? A Sook and a Storyteller, so we'll be able to draw out minimum at least. I will want to... So I want a mountain village and I want an Cav. Let's see what I want. I don't want a mountain village and I want an Cav. I do think I want like a mountain village Cav, and then we'll probably mountain village. We'll do a Cav. All right, here we'll probably play. I don't know if I actually want to empty anything. What if I just do... If I do double Sook, I can do another bank and then Cav, I think. Could you do a bank and then the Cav, get the last Cav. If I do bank, get the last Cav, what does that become? I do want to... Okay, so let's think about this. What do you have aside Royal Galley? Okay. If you do get big in the last cav, how much money am I gonna have? Yeah. Maybe I just... Okay, well, actually, would I have enough to even do bank cav? Let's see, it's gonna be 4... It'll be 3-4. That actually, I think, is short. I think that's actually short of what we need. Then when... We... Okay, wait. Ugh, this is like so thinky, dude. Okay, so wait. We have 3-4, then we'll go... We're like one short of what we really want. Ugh, okay, well... We could just get a province. But it's like... With piles this low, bro, I don't think that it's a good idea. If I do... I could do, I think... Souk Cavalry and then get... Gosh, that's not good either. Maybe it's just another Haunted Woods Cavalry. Could be Haunted Woods Cavalry, but... Actually, that's fine. That's probably fine. But... You have to win, you have to get... That's actually more buys you can actually... Okay, so it's fine because that's more buys than you can actually get. I have... How many Souks here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Here. It actually could... No, it could be just Mountain Village Cavalry here. I think I'm going to run that. If I do Souk here, that's not enough. That won't be it. That's going to be short. And that's like the problem. Alright. This is like so thinking. Alright. This isn't going to be ideal. But... Alright, here we go. Well, we got lucky there. I think this just becomes... Probably like... This probably just becomes province. I'm probably just going to turn this into a... Probably just turn this into Mountain Village. Alright. Well, at least get +5 of this draw, but it's like... We don't have any other draw coming in, so that's kind of the problem of what we've built. Unless we hit a... Unless we do see a... Okay, did I do that right? I honestly don't know. We at least have a Haunted Woods coming in at minimum. So we had +6 draw off this. But I also have no other draw coming in, realistically. Was emptying calves like a good idea? It's hard to say. I do need another storyteller no matter what happens here. And hopefully, I'm hoping we can do this. I'm hoping it's... If we do get lucky and we see a province on top here, we will be in a good spot. Now it's just going to come down to like kind of bank money. Definitely kind of... I don't know. This is a doozy of a game one. I think it was a mistake. It was likely a mistake on my end. I mean, I think I need to get bank. You can get... Oh, yeah, you can use Storyteller to reduce your hand size. Which is pretty smart. They got a quad? They could quad. Well, a triple province. Okay, we do Royal Galley. Put these aside. Alright. Okay, interesting thing we can do. I didn't think about this. But we can't do this. My question here is for me is like, I guess if you have a good turn, it pops off no matter what. So it could just be bank Storyteller here. You could be bank. I do need to. The problem is I do kind of need to score. If you get... yeah, I think I got kind of greedy. Yeah. So, man. This looks kind of over here. Here's what I think my best option is. Probably a Storyteller. If I get a Storyteller, then I'm just... It might have to just be double Dutchy into... How many buys do I even have? I have 5 buys. So, okay, let's just think about this real quick. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, so I'll have 5 buys. If they get 3 provinces... If they get 3 provinces, I don't think I can just beat that. It's like 36. With 9, it'd be 50. It would just not be a possibility. If you get double here... Okay. So if you get 2 and 5, if you get 15 here, you get the 31. I actually don't think I can beat that either. I don't think I can beat this at all. I think I just might have to do this. Maybe that should have been a storyteller and I shouldn't have played so afraid because I might have lost. It's very possible I just lost the game because of what I played. Then again, if you get deck control, I think it's over. If you see storyteller here, it's over. Yeah, you kind of got it here. Alright, what could I have done better, man? I think maybe I shouldn't have been as eager to empty Cavalry. Wait, this is... Wait, what? You top deck 3 cards there? Okay, this could be doable. Okay. Alright, here... Here's what we do. First thing you do is we're going to get this mountain village here. Yep. We're going to be done selecting. If I do... Okay, what's... We obviously take the storyteller. I could take a silver. If I didn't know what else to take, I should take a silver. Let's not do that. Let's just think about this real quick. Cause let's see what we have. Okay, we have 4 Sukes. Which means we have 5 buys. 5 buys. We can totally. What do we have to get to win? We have to get 28. How much... If we are just going to think about how much money we need in general to win, how much of our... Okay. So how much money do we have off bank? So we hit double bank here. So the question we need to ask ourselves is, off of double bank, how much do we... We need to hit 28. And we have how many... We have 7, 9, 10, 11. So outside of our banks hitting, we need to generate... We essentially need to generate how much more money? 7 to win. So this definitely could be a thing. We definitely could do this. I can't afford to essentially even use a bank here. Yeah. How much money can we generate off this? If I play Cavalry, play double Souk, this probably needs to be a silver. Yeah, actually, that's going to be... If we get everything with a silver, that'll be exactly enough. We'll have 7... Because, yeah, we're going to have 7, 8, 9, biggest 10, 11. So, with silver, that actually... And we get everything, that will be exactly enough money. So here we can place a silver in our hand. So here's where we have to play Cavalry. This will probably just be not a ton. All right. Yeah, I think generally speaking, probably just need to grab, like, I don't know. We made an attempt here. I think maybe we had to see more. We might have probably had to see more of our horses on top. Let's just... But yeah. All right. What is our village market towns? You may spend a favor. You may spend a favor to play an action card from your hand. Repeat as desired. We do have draw here of Watchtower. Okay. Alright, what do we do here? So, getting favors is kind of hard off the Lyson, because otherwise I'd sort of be building like a Watchtower-ish kind of deck. It may just be Catapult Shrine. Catapult Shrine could be fine as for like what to do here as the open. You could also there's an argument for Catapult Broker. Catapult Shrine's a little more flexible. Is the main thing. You can also duplicate Broker Food eventually. What they open? They open Forger. I You could open Forger might be better. Let's look at the options. We have Forger or we have Catapult. I think the advantage of Forger is you don't use your you don't use your thing if you collide them, you know? So there's a way to get loot here. Oh yeah, that's 4A. Harsh Winter here. This is gonna be a brutal and long one. I think so. Options here. Option 1, we have Forger. Steward is fine too, I think. But I feel like Catapult. You can counter Watchtower. So Forger Broker could actually be the correct open here. I could see that being right. Forger Broker and then like, because like there is a counter of Watchtower here. So I'll try. I think I'll try Forger. I think I'd prefer. I think I actually want to try Broker. I could try Mountain Stride after this. I think I do want to be building kind of a favor engine if I can help it. This may be if I do a Mountain Shrine here, we lose whatever's down there. Sort of the problem. We still might want to do it. I still might want to do it. I'll take one Mountain Shrine here. I don't think I want another Mountain Shrine here. What else would I have gotten? Outpost is good. Scholar is good. I will want to duplicate at some point. Is it? Do I want another Mountain Shrine? Do I want a Mountain Shrine? I don't think I do. Because I think eventually I do want to hit Watchtower stuff. I do want to try to get... I think this deck can work. This deck can work. I think if I try... If I do duplicate that could work. But I think right now... I'm going to do the hard deck. But I think right now I don't want another... I don't think I want another Mountain Shrine. If I take a second Mountain Shrine, what do... The problem becomes that we can very easily just... If I take a Mountain Shrine... Ugh, gosh, I don't have a clear answer. I think the answer is no. I mean, now I would have taken a Mountain Shrine, but... I think I do favors. I think I do favors. I think I just call it good here. Maybe it's an outpost here. At some point we do want duplicate. We'll take a Watchtower. And don't trash a me. Do I want a Scholar here? Maybe it's... Do I prefer Crown or do I prefer... Where's our deck going? I think I do want a crown before this. I mean, I think it's maybe it just becomes crown duplicate here. All right, so like okay, if I do crown shrine, that's fine. But it's like, okay, where are we going? Where is this deck going? We have a bunch of favors. We will need a duplicate at some point. I think. I don't know. I think doing just outpost, and it could just be shrine, you know. You know what? I'm gonna call it good here. This will be a duplicate. This is just gonna be a duplicate here. I'm gonna try the hard thing. Here we're gonna. I think doing the. I think this is probably actually going to pay off in the long run. I'm going to. We're going to try to make this work. I don't know if I can, to be real. But being honest, I don't know if I can make this work. But we're going to try our best. The idea here is that, like, we use this. The idea here is we can use market towns to essentially be like a village, you know? And minimum, we can at least kind of start building. Also, Crown will only get if it's in our buy phase, we can only really use it to duplicate like whatchamacallit. We'll only be able to use it to really duplicate stuff, like. No, we're only gonna be able to play like treasure in the action in like the treasure phase essentially. You know, that's basically what's going down here. Gonna take a province. I'd probably take a broker, but I'm fine building right now. I'm gonna market towns this. Do this for favors. Okay. Let's see. We can get out of debt. We can get something that costs 5. I could actually do a double scholar here. We could actually do a double scholar here. We can... I could actually play this for coins, play duplicate, get double gold. Okay. Maybe I... Actually, okay. We can do foray for loot, actually. This isn't gonna work out, is it? I tried. It was an attempt. Alright. We may also look in the crown as an option as well. And we also might duplicate more duplicates. I think we just have to play this. The only way I can see this turning out okay is we just play this deck. The only way this turns out okay is just we just play this deck. We play the deck. Alright. Oh, market town's this. We will see a broker. We could. If I do ignore... I might just have to keep up with golds here, or just crowns. So other than, like, okay. Here's the thing. We're gonna need more golds, and eventually we're gonna need more duplicates if we're gonna do what we're doing. Can I market towns this? Did I not duplicate the last turn? I thought I did. Okay, whatever. I say don't play, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take duplicate, and we're gonna call. My top deck that. All right, they're gonna be ahead on greening here. Our combat condition is basically just what is it? We have to get a bunch. We have to duplicate a bunch of duchies here. All right, this. It won't. It was an attempt. I don't think it'll work. Ugh. We don't play. What I can do here. It's not gonna work. It was an attempt. It didn't work at all. What do we do? What would we do here? I think we'd. It wouldn't. This won't work. It won't work. Here, it's. What would we need to make it work? It would probably. You could use silver into duplicate. It won't work. This is like this is my best shot at winning at this point. And it's terrible. It's not gonna win. All right. Alright, here's what we can do. We can just do Margrave here. We can Margrave, we have Bridge Weaver, and we do have a lot of good stuff we would like here. So we'll do. I think this is pretty clearly a Pixie enemy. It could be a silver. Potentially. Could be silver potentially. Ideally what we need is we need to hit bridge. We need to hit King's Court bridge quickly. Does bridge will allow us to at least hit double pixie, so I think it's just a straight up just better open than silver. You get the same value of a silver, and yeah, let's take a bridge. 5 Margrave. Yes. Let's do a corner around pixie here, I think. Let's do a corner around, we'll do pixie. And yeah. That's actually a pretty good one too, not gonna lie. Even with goat around, it's not bad. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm pretty sure we just have to quickly hit King's Court now. It's just the name of the game here. Which, I mean, we're already in a good spot to do. Okay, we're in a good spot to hit King's Court, so let's do that right now. You could argue it's not King's Court, but I mean, like, what else is it going to be? We kind of just need the King's Court right now. More than, like, really anything else, I think. Gonna be a pixie, likely. I could call Coin of the Realm. Alright, this is just kind of like... Okay, so what do we need? 4-2. Okay, what do we need? We need... Probably like one more King's Court. One more bridge. One more bridge. One more pixie, probably. Probably pixie, Margrave, Coin of the Realm. Could just be another pixie, too. Might go for Weavers next. Probably take a Weaver if you're doing this. I could... What did I discard? What did I discard? We'll probably keep it for now. Wait, crap. I did not... Well, actually, not even joking, that might have actually saved our turn. That might have actually saved his turn here. Okay, wait. It's like, generally speaking, to win this, what we need is generally we just need to hit, like, we're gonna just need one more King's Court, one more bridge. We could just do even another, man, another Margrave's even fine. Like, you can even do just like one more Margrave. You can honestly even just do like one more Margrave just to make sure, and then I don't know. I don't really want to lower it that much more. You don't even have a King's Court right now is the thing. You have no way you can. So yeah, it's just probably just Margrave Pixie here. Should be fine. Like literally like this should just be fine. I don't think you have a... I have all the King's Courts. You're in no position to generate 11. Honestly, helpful. It's a helpful Margrave. Yeah, it's kind of over. Okay, so you should be first now. Alright, I mean, that just went... Not gonna lie, that was not skill. That was just stuff going my way. Yeah. No, that was not skill at all. Okay. Stowaway, landing party. You have supplies here. We have counterfeit. Stowaway wants me... I feel like with Stowaway, I'd rather be playing with, I'd rather be playing with Stowaway because practice will make it good here. Silvermine looks pretty alright with supplies here. Also, not to be a jerk, I think someone's unmuted on Discord, so... Whoever it is, just mute yourself. It's not a big deal. Unless it's me. Unless I'm just hearing myself. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of feeling discouraged after those first two L's, so hopefully this will go a little better. That was just... Yeah. So I think this should be a stowaway into a possibly supplies. Should I do supplies first? There isn't... I think I'm gonna do supply stowaway. Eventually try to get no village here also. Well, there's landing party. Wait, is there like something with practice landing party? Yeah, you play yeah, okay. So there actually is something practice landing party, which may change how I play this board. It's gonna be a little weird. But yeah, there is, I think. So I think I might do supplies landing party. It could have been stowaway landing party. Yeah, like with practice you should be able to like get your landing parties back into play, I think. I think it's gonna be a stowaway. Okay, you're gonna get a counterfeit. But I think I get one next turn anyways. I think I take a stowaway here. Do I guarantee C? Well, I think I do. I'd have to trigger a shuffle I don't like, though. Herb Gatherer kind of makes sense. Alright, I'm actually kind of fine with landing party being bottom deck there. I want to get a counterfeit, though. Do I take a Herb Gatherer? Could be. Silvermine looks interesting as well. What's on top there? It could be another. To do a second counterfeit. Yeah, I think we do a counterfeit, and then eventually we'll do stuff. Yeah, I think I want to count. I do think I would prefer. I think I prefer to have a counterfeit here. Yeah. Probably take Silvermine here, right? That's what I would do. If I'm in your shoes. I would take a Silvermine if I'm you. Tormentor, okay. And actions. I mean, I could get another landing party or put the stowaway in play. The other option is I practice a stowaway. I might take a landing party here and put a activate the stowaway, maybe. I think that makes sense. And yeah. I think I want a silver mine pretty soon. Eventually we're gonna run out of stuff to. We will run out of stuff to counterfeit here. That way you always have stuff on top, and you can also counterfeit supplies, which could be pretty good. Okay. Alright, so we are gonna get this, We are gonna get this landing party on top. I think it's okay for me to actually throw this supply. Do this. So this looks to me like a silver mine into a silver mine into a stowaway will probably actually be a pretty good play, I think. Yeah, get a silver mine, get a stowaway. I wonder if I do take an acolyte here. Actually, I think I would like an acolyte. I would enjoy an acolyte here in my deck. If I do say so myself. Acolyte, silver mine. I did basically just reveal the trick here. We aren't gonna be getting that. I mean, if I want one, I gotta get it now. It's just kind of the way it goes. Oh, this is a terrible shuffle. This is awful. This is so bad, dude. Oh, wow. The only thing that could save it is they do get a landing party or something. If you do get a landing party, I could activate 2 stowaways and then like that. Could save this turn. But other than that, like, wow, what a bad shuffle, bro. What a horrible shuffle. Might just take another silver mine, most likely. I could take another landing party. It's all. What are they practicing? Oh, they're practicing herb gather. Makes sense. You can put 2 supply on your deck. Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, we are saved here. I say saved. I should probably put saved in quotation marks. Because we're not actually in that good of a spot. I think we just have to do this right now. Which I'm not thrilled about. Could probably just do, like, landing. It might just be landing party supplies here. And then sort of keep building on our landing party deck. But yeah, wow. We did not see a silver mine there. We'll probably take another counterfeit on a 5. That's what it looks. Looks like we kind of want to do that. We'll at least see Acolyte here, so that'll be good. But yeah, okay. I'll take a supplies or something. You can acolyte trash yourself. Okay, oh yeah, they just get oh yeah, they do whatchamacallit? We have the worm. We should keep piles in mind. I'm not even sure for me. I don't think I want to trash. It is debatable if I even want to get a I actually do think I want supplies here, because I don't necessarily want to get this all. Do I take another silver mine, or I take another counterfeit? That could be good. Let's take a counterfeit. Let's take a counterfeit here. We can do one more. This is a weird, it's kind of a really awkward game. Yeah. I get a gold. Okay. Am I in actions? Actually, here's what I'm probably gonna do. So we have a bunch of. We have a bunch of that on top. We'll have some draw going there at least. Did I take another silver mine? Doesn't seem like it would hurt that bad. Yeah, silver mine looks good. Another silver mine looks pretty solid. If I'm being honest with myself. Eventually, we want to like transition to more doing landing party-ish stuff. Is like why I'm like getting rid of these supplies as quickly as I am. We are playing with so we are playing. One thing to keep in mind, we are playing with augurs here, so we should expect to see. I still expect to see sorcerers coming soon. I don't think. I doubt that Titandrake would turn it to sorcerers right now, considering that I I practiced. I just practiced a stowaway. I'm going to have a good turn this turn. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Okay, they're gonna probably go for double sorceress. Then. Okay, I take it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, I got a curse there. Okay, sick. Okay. Could be. I actually might like counter. It might make sense for me to counterfeit here, like. I think I'm gonna counter for the gold. Here's the reason why I do want to pop off this turn. I have like essentially how many buys would I need? You give us 5 buys, which would be enough to at least play both of these, practice both of these cards. So also it's an extra victory card. Oh, I can trash it for an augur too. I can trash that for an augur too. Actually, no, that's gonna be a great turn, dude. This should be a great turn. No joke. I think I'm gonna end actions here. I think I'm taking supplies, and I think I'm taking silver. So I think I could counterfeit both these supplies, or I could just, yeah. Okay, and then like what would I need to do my turn? Could just be another silver here. I could just get another silver here, or could just be another supplies, and then we just end everything that way. Okay, we'd have some. Okay, we'll have. Okay. If I trash a copper supplies, we end up with 18, and that 18 will go to 19, or it'll be 20 if I trash the silver. I think 18's enough. Wait. So if I am taking a sorceress from trashing an augur, then what do I need? 12 plus 5 is 17. Okay. So I think actually supplies will be fine. Okay. Wait, actually, no, nope. Sorry. That's not the right play. I think I actually need to do silver. We only have 14 to actually work with. Okay, I officially screwed this. Wait. They only got one. Okay, then let me... I am so sorry. I'm so freaking sorry. Oh, God. Okay, so then... I do trash this, because I do want a sorceress. I do play this. Alright. This is probably... It's probably one more... If I do take one more sorceress here... This could actually... I might have to force myself to get play with landing party. Maybe one more counterfeit. And then sorceress. This is such a weird board. Probably might just be another province here. You can get double Sybil here. Okay, interesting. Well, trying to take it off makes sense. So one of these is a copper. One of these is a copper. And minimum is a copper. I have a stowaway in hand. What else would any of these be? Copper and gold. So what this is, I'm gonna guess copper. So that means this is gonna be gold. Okay. What is my option here? What's my plan? I think we take. I at least heard 2 curses in your deck. That should be good. I think we want to end actions here. If I do supplies, that means that we won't be able to. If I do supplies, what is my plan? What is my plan here? We have more of a deck. We could probably get more stowaways in here. We could probably get more stowaways in play. And then what do we do? Well, get up to 5. I want to practice a stowaway and then maybe get another stowaway here. I want to trash one of these. And then to pop. I think if we have to pop up next turn. Let's do this then. Alright, let's do this then, and then what do we want? We want to win our counterfeit. I think I'm the only one to trash the counterfeit, so I can't really. You would have to get how much money to win? 1631. Seems like your deck can't do that. Seems like your deck really couldn't really perform that, if I'm honest. Let's see. Could double, but I don't know if I even really want to do that. And maybe it could just be double landing party. Well, actually, we can't even really double because we need to practice this. Wait. I'm sorry. Sorry. Here. Let's do this. I know I want to practice this stowaway. can take. If I basically... I might take one more of a landing party. Maybe a landing party Black Cat, no joke. So maybe a landing party. This might just be... If I do it, it's a little kind of bold to just do, yeah. Let's just do a Black Cat. We'll play the long game. Sorry. I wonder actually here. I have 4 landing parties in play. Okay, we can win this one. There's a silver. We go for a win next turn. Do I trust that you can even... I may not even trust you can hit. You'd have to hit 15, 24. Your deck doesn't look like it can pop off. If I'm honest. So let's just do this. Alrighty. I don't know how that hit, but it did. I don't have a copper. I don't have a pro. What if... Probably a silver. Silver's probably fine. Silver's probably a fine guess. Okay. It's a curse. What if I... First off, what can we hit here? If I do silver mine gold, what do I get? If I silver mine gold, we're gonna get 4 for every, be 12, 18. It'd be 12, 18 plus 7, it'd be 25. Could give a triple prov, but it doesn't seem like enough to really win. Anyways, triple prov doesn't seem like enough to win here. Yeah, because it would be 12 plus 18. And then you add 25 to that. Wait, I haven't been counting it. Okay, so it... Wait, that's going to be 7, right? And then you add 12, 18 plus 7, 25. 25, and then we add 30. Wait. I'm dumb. Give me 1 sec. Sorry. Man, I'm so freaking tired right now. Okay. If I do it, what do I get here? If I play 2 silver mines, I get like 7, and then we get 25. We have 28, and we have 28 7 buys. So we take 2, and it's... We would have 28 7 buys. Wait, if I did practice the estate... If we do practice the estate, what do we get? I'm so freaking tired right now. Okay, so we have 12, we have 18, that's 25, 28. That is enough to... So if I do the thing where I get... So if I buy 4 landing parties, 3 curses, that puts me at -1. Well, technically it would put me at 0. And from there, it's... And from there to win... 2 provinces and a duchy isn't enough. So... We're just gonna... We're kind of probably just have to, like... We have to get... Do I just pop off and just, like, do everything here? I'm too tired to think right now. I am just gonna do this for now. Wait, what? Yeah, that should be right. If I practice and you play... Okay, if I practice this, you play Black Cat, right? If I practice this for Worm and you play a Black Cat... and you were to play a Black Cat, what would the result be? Wait, if I practice this for Worm, and then that'd be 10... Is that actually enough? So like 3 worm. 3 worm. I have 7 buys left, and it's not enough to win. Which is not enough to win. But if you were to take... But if you were to give me a curse off that, I would get... If you were to give me a curse on that, essentially I go down to 1. My gosh, this is so freaking annoying. Okay, so we have... then we have 5 buys. Then we have 5 buys and we're at 0. We have 5 buys and we're at 1. If I get empty curses, which would be... And then at 25, you do... No, it doesn't even work. Anyways, here we go. We're just play here. We will take 1 province. In which case... Yes, curse me. But if I do 2 curses... 2... Shoot. Yeah. It's not going to be enough. It's... Quad Duchy is just going to be... It'll put me at 16. So here is what we would have to do, basically. I cannot think. For the life of me, I'll probably just take 1. I'll probably just take 2 more black cats here. No, I shouldn't. I'm just taking the silver. It's like... Those horses are bottom decked. And I needed them so badly, bro. No one should be watching this game. I'm so tired right now. You can do something so much better with your life than watch this game. This is horrible play. This is... We're 2 hours in and 30 minutes long, and it's my fault. I think... How the... It's okay, it's over, and I didn't... It's over. The game is over. I'm just gonna... Alright, what does this look like? It could be cheap anvil. It could be... What's the bane here? You can also... I feel like I just want to do... Do we have, like, trashing options? We do. Oh, we have developed trail. Okay, well, I know what I'm doing. I honestly think I'm probably just opening... Opening trail's a little ambiguous, but, like, yeah, I think it just has to be trail develop. Nope, I don't want to do that. Yep. So this is just going to be... This will just be put a develop on top, grab a... You can credit for Wharf here. I do understand doing that. We'll get the anvil here because it's going to be good. There's a lot of stuff we'd like. Develop. Anvil. Develop. Another freaking develop. Honestly, at this point, I think I'm just crediting for Wharf. I could credit for Trail, but I don't want to do that. I think I'm crediting... Alright, here we go. This is going to just be top deck. I'm going to top deck Merchant Camp, and I'm going to top deck Wharf. You know what? I can get rid of this copper? Sure. Continue. Pay off one debt. You did it, man. This could just be this. I could... Yeah, I could just put a merchant... Could put a merchant camp on top. Alright. Yeah. I don't know. Just play his 3 off. And it's probably going to be good enough for now. I don't want to put that back on top. See it being our trail here. I might just do another develop here. I might... Wait, I might just... Wait, what am I doing? Wait, no, yeah, this is what I want to do. I'm so sorry. Here, it's like... It's probably trail... Nope. Actually, yeah. I might just credit for one more trail. That should have been... Wait, that should have been merchant camp. I should have put one back on top. Alright, I don't think you're gonna hit it, is the thing. Yeah. Oh, wait. Developing the develop was a bad idea because I put it on top. That was dumb. It's one of those things that could cost us the game. Okay. Well, actually, that was dumb. Alright. Gonna be honest, this doesn't really feel that much like a deserved win at all. Alright. Wait. Doesn't actually matter. Alright. Here, whatever, you get the idea. doesn't particularly matter. Just get a duchy, yep. Alright, that one was just like... That was just the upside. An upside of a rush, like... An upside of a rush that went my way. So that's just sort of how that one went. 2-5. Maybe it's just... Another crop rotation. I think this is just souk them. We'll go quicker, because I'm just... It's probably just going to be souk with 2-5. I would very much prefer the experiment steward open, but whatever. It is what it is. It could also... Someone could convince me that this should be something else. It could be steward. It could be souk, or it's either souk or it's steward. I think I'm just gonna... I'll run it as... Souk the only plus by here. We also have town. I think I just take a souk here. Actually, what if I just did this as crop rotation? That wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, we can try it. Yeah, make this crop rotation. Could be pretty solid. And then we make... I'm just going to run this crop rotation. Here we go. I think I run this as... Could be later. I think I'm taking a town. This might just be steward experiment depending on how things go. Oh yeah. I need a steward pretty badly. So I'm gonna take one. Yep. I think I'm probably taking an experiment. Oh yeah, this shit didn't collide. Why am I playing this game? Sometimes I feel like that. It's okay. I kind of threw here. I'm not even... We're just gonna... Like, okay. if generally speaking, playing 2 competitive matches 2 days in a row is just a guaranteed way to like to throw here, you know. So that's just on me. At the end of the day. Yeah, he has a thin deck. Probably should have just been another Souk there instead of being fancy with a crop rotation. That's what happens. That's what happens, man. Yeah, so they have a really good deck, and I have a really bad deck. And that's what... This is so bad, dude. This is like, this crop rotation has been like the very... This crop rotation has been incredibly will spinny. Here we go, trash 2. There is like, we aren't winning this game. At all. Should play Experiment and Acting Troop first, I think. Actually, I don't know if the order really matters. Can you play act? Can you okay? Can you Prince an Acting Troop, and then get the 4 villagers every turn? You might be. That might be how that works, actually. So, so you can just get like a lot of villagers. I'm like 4 turns behind, dude. Not even that. An ungodly amount of turns behind. What? This is just so bad, dude. Should I resign? Here we go. We should have done this a while ago. At this point, you're so ahead, you can just do whatever you want. Like, I'm not winning this game. Probably just do Prince Acting Troop. Prince Acting Troop, maybe get one more Souk. Get a goal or something. And take all the Souks. Is that my win condition? Do I actually have a chance at this game? There's no way, because I like... If I win this game, this would have been the most behind I've ever been in a game to have won. Because if you empty Souks here, you couldn't do that. You can get triple pretty easily. It's just after that. Here we go. Alright, so like what... So what's our goal here? Want to do something dumb? I'm going to try something dumb here. And actually, this is going to be one of the dumbest things I've done. I think. But I kind of just want to try it out. Like, no joke. Should be interesting. Oh wait, did it? Oh wait, did it just? Wait, would it get rid of Stewart, Prince, and Sook? All my good cards. Awesome. I should resign here. I'm not even playing the win at this point. You know what that would have been better as? Prince Experiment would have just been straight up way better. If I was doing what I was doing. Let's be real with ourselves or not. Okay, so how do we win? We build up. We don't win, actually. It's the reality. It wasn't. Oh, probably just gonna lower piles and then try to get like a win that way. No, I refuse to resign. I'm gonna be honest. I refuse to resign, and here's the reason. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I can't say. I'll upload these later, I guess. I shouldn't have played a game after a game if I was really trying to win. I kind of just threw. I have to admit to myself, I just threw that one. I threw the Slavic team pretty hard. The only two... I definitely wasn't really careful in the, like, Cavalry game. I could have probably won that, like, game 5, but had the 2 hexes hit. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Yeah, it's playing back-to-back, like, competitive games usually doesn't work out very well. So, this is kind of what happened the last time I burned out. So I should have probably learned, but I did not learn my lesson. But it's okay. Titandrake played well. Did not. Titandrake played well, so good for him. Good for him. GG's. Yeah, don't really have much to say about that. Later, y'all.